It's Friday here at Le Mans. I'm John Dagys. Qualifying yesterday was more or less washed out. Heavy rains descended upon Circuit de la Sarthe for qualifying 2 and qualifying 3, actually resulting in a 1-hour red flag in the final qualifying session. Nobody really made any significant improvements in time. We have Neil Yanni, who had provisional pole on Wednesday, retaining his overall pole position for the race. Back-to-back poles for the Swiss driver and the Porsche 919 Hybrid. In GTE Pro, we had Dirk Mueller take over the pole in his number 68 Ford GT. 4 out of the 5 top positions held by Ford heading into the big race tomorrow. The talk of the weekend has been the large disparity in performance between the Fords and the Ferraris and the rest of the field. We're still waiting to hear if there's going to be any kind of last-minute balance of performance adjustment from the ACO. It could come later tonight. There's a meeting in a few short hours here between manufacturers, the FIA, and other delegates to come to a decision if anything will be adjusted prior to the start of tomorrow's race. In the meantime, we caught up with the folks at Ford to get their thoughts on the situation and how their performance has been so far this week. All right, Dave Pericak, Ford Performance Director. It's been a historic week for Ford. What are your thoughts after the big qualifying sweep for you guys?
My thoughts are we've got a lot to do before the race, but very happy with how the cars ran. Really happy with how the drivers performed and how the team performed. So, we're off to a good start, but there's a lot to do before that green flag drops.
Ryan, it's been an incredible start to the weekend for Ford Chip Ganassi Racing here. Are you surprised to see the performance from the Ford GTs here in qualifying?
I'm not surprised. I'm excited about it, though. I mean, I was lucky enough to be one of the drivers out there putting in those lap times, and it just felt phenomenal. The car was just really cool to drive. We hadn't done low fuel qual sims until qualifying, and it was great. Just really, liked to be pushed hard, and it was a lot of fun. So it was great to see those speeds.
Incredibly proud of the effort that the Ford Performance guys have put in. This is, having been with the program from early on, the effort to get here is massive, and it's so nice to see that paying off. And as a fan of the sport, to see Ferrari and Ford slugging it out of the front for the pole position was exciting for me.
Have you been surprised by the disparity between the turbocharged and normally aspirated cars?
I'm surprised by the disparity in the field, yes. I can't explain why it's there. I'm only, assuming that the balance of performance is accurate, and so I have no idea what's going on. We have a meeting this afternoon. What I do know is that Ferrari and Ford definitely went out and gave it all we got, and you saw what happened. So
perhaps somebody else might not be showing their full strength yet.
I would never accuse anyone of that, so it's going to be interesting to understand what's going on.
And obviously going into the race, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure per se. 50th anniversary of the first win in '66. What's going through your mind right now? About 24 hours before the start.
Well, I mean, what's going through my mind right now is, you sit back and you look at where we are and what we're about to do. We've got Ford employees across the globe that are cheering us on. My inbox is filling up with emails. Bill Ford arrived today with his family. Edsel's here, he arrived yesterday. So really it's just a matter of, we've got a lot to do, and we've got a lot of people that are counting on us, and so we just got to stay laser focused at this point in time and do our best for everybody at Ford.
That's it from Le Mans. Stay tuned to Sportscar365.com for the latest updates on potential balance of performance changes in the coming hours in the build-up to the 24-hour race tomorrow.